What's good, y'all? It's your girl Dosecity. I'm back with another video. If y'all want to get high, come roll with me. Now, this one is a little tricky, okay? Now, listen, man. Your boy Queenz Flip and Lamont Hill got into a heated situation. Now, this was all over Twitter yesterday, bruh. And it was kind of crazy because, they're potting together, they go back and forth. Now, a lot of people don't know, like Lamont Hill, like he comes out, he speaks on CNN. He's like one of those guys that's very uppity, wear the suits, the tie. But don't get it twisted, right? Lamont Hill is from Philly, okay? And just like a lot of people that's from the inner city, man, certain words are triggering. And it seems like the word that really took Lamont Hill over the edge was the sucker word, man.
So if you allude to it, because you say a lot of tricky words.
No, I don't. I say regular words that's tricky to you.
Tricky words funny as shit.
That's another thing you do, right? My nigga, you the busiest man in the world. You spend $1,000 trying to communicate and speak to people to be accepted by people that this community, that this nigga built in the community. I don't need to do that, my nigga. I believe in myself.
That's our job.
Our job is to win favors.
All right, you're here.
To me, you try to win favors.
With the fans?
Even if you do win favors, even if you do win favors, you try to point out everything else that nobody do. That's sucker shit to me.
When do I do that?
You try to point out.
Don't call me a sucker no more. 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 Don't call me a sucker no more.
That's sucker shit. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. I can take that. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. You not a sucker.
And I'm telling you, you say that sucker shit. I take it like you saying it to me. So I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Let's do this. Let's go on. Imani, I'm not potting. I'm not potting. Nigga, don't fucking say it. What the fuck you doing? Nigga, are we talking to me?
Y'all make.
We can talk outside. We can pot.
So the conversation between Lamont Hill and Queenz Flip went to a different level than what anyone expected. It really started from an arbitrary question that Jay Wan asked, which is like some sort of a co-host on the Joe Budden podcast. He asked this question about who deserves the least if Lamont Hill was Ian's partner, which is Joe Budden's business partner, right? Lamont Hill shut down the question. He's like, I don't really want to answer that. That's not really too much. And Mona, which is the new co-host, Don't Call Me White Girl, she chimed in and she said, I mean, they bring you up here to be the smart nigga, which is talking about Lamont Hill, and basically saying like everybody playing a role that's up here on the podcast, right? So then Lamont Hill doubled back, and then he started making a little joke. Oh yeah, okay, I'm the smart. I came up here as the smart nigga. Then he started like pinpointing, and then Queenz Flip, and he's like, Queenz Flip, you came up here and he kind of stopped right there. So Queenz Flip kind of heard the underhand, we call it joke that Lamont Hill said, and that's what started the whole beef, And
you said what?
Who deserves the least?
I'm not doing that.
That's not come back.
I ain't never doing that. Come back. That's that Jay Wan shit. I ain't never. It's not my job. I'm not the ball. I don't do the police work. I'm just saying.
If you were Joe and Ian was your partner,
I don't do the police. No, it's not Joe. I don't decide it.
Oh well, if you and Ian were partners,
that's that smooth shit right there. It's Ian.
That's the bullshit. He CC'd on the emails.
You can't even ask that because some people bring their fan bases here. I'm new, but that's what I'm saying. Whatever motherfuckers, if they brought Mark up here to be the smart nigga, you do very well at being a smart nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I go. And
they bring you to be the funny nigga.
If you couldn't possibly say, this person deserves the least, this person deserves
I'm not scared of you, nigga.
Because
I'm gonna be real with you, like it should never have gotten that far. You feel me? I feel like yes, Lamont was joking a little bit, but you guys got to understand, like, these guys, only they know if they have, like, a close enough relationship. Only they know if, some people might be saying certain stuff on the low, trying to make it seem like you're up here, up on the podcast, not really giving anything valuable to the podcast. And, Flip, was speaking as if, like, he might have, like, felt like, Lamont Hill on the low have been kind of making it seem like he's not warranted to be on the pod. You understand? So when they were going back and forth, even though things went too far, if you kind of break down the words and what they were saying to each other, it kind of gave that energy, you know what I mean? As far as like, you work with somebody, you hear them like talking to the boss about what you bring, and it's like, that's not your job, nigga. Like, you're not the boss, you know what I'm saying? So this is just coming from Queenz Flip point of view, you know, shooting him some bill. And like Lamont Hill, like he could probably just feel like, hey, I'm just joking, like, you know, we're cool, like we're all up here cool as hell, like, you know, why can't I just joke about that? But that's the issue about speaking about HR situations when it comes down to employment. Like, if you're not HR, why are you speaking about what I deserve to get paid? J1, that question was very out of bounds, right? Like, that question, you didn't need to ask that question. You know, I'm giving everybody the blame in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Their 2 cents in chiming in. You know, Queenz Flip basically said, just to clear the air, I was never coming at the fans. The whole mention of fans was just an example and not the main issue. The real convo was about BTS stuff that got lost in the noise. So behind the scenes stuff that got lost in the noise. It's all started from something Joe said earlier about pay. I got caught up in the moment, but in retrospect, I don't feel that way. It was all entertainment from my side. I'm here to put on and go home. Team player always. 100. So that's what Queenz Flip had to say about the situation. He says, you know, behind the scenes stuff, you know, like I kind of alluded to, that's what it was given. So watching that video, you know what I'm saying, I noticed that, you know, Queenz Flip tried to de-escalate it, you know, after he noticed that Lamont got very upset about that sucker word, even though Queenz Flip was saying he wasn't calling Lamont a sucker, but just saying that to him, you know, he was alluding to Lamont being a sucker. And this isn't the first time that one of those guys kind of felt like Queenz Flip was trying to bully them. And you know what I mean, Ish was another person who, you know, not to bring up old news, but Ish and Flip also got into a situation that was kind of similar, where he was like, yo, you think I'm pussy? You think, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think you the hardest dude up here? You the way you be talking.
I can't ask you a question.
Like one of the Volt batteries.
Why do you think you the realest nigga breathing?
I don't think that's what.
Like, we gotta stop that. You act like you the fucking Don Dada, like everybody else up here is a fake nigga, but you. You not the realest nigga in the room. Stop doing that. Like, you the go-to nigga, like, yo, everybody else up here is fronting except you. That's not the facts, my nigga.
That's his brand.
I know, so we gotta stop it because it's demoralizing us like we some bitch-ass niggas, and that's not the case, Flip.
You want to do the yelling shit? Yeah.
You yell every time you do it.
You do it.
I don't do shit. I don't do that, my nigga.
You do it.
You bugging.
I dumb myself down, nigga. I don't put on shows for nobody.
You talk the most reckless and talk down on niggas the most. Who the fuck you talking
Name
to,
them.
bro?
Name one.
You do me, nigga.
I talk down on you.
And a nigga ain't gonna talk to me like that outside. That's the truth.
Who talks down on you?
Fuck all that other shit for the camera. Let's talk the truth, nigga.
I thought I was getting attacked.
That's the truth. I should be able to say something when you get offended and vice versa.
I am going to keep this rolling.
Take your
a lot of shit you say to me, I fuck with you and I listen, but you can't get offended. I don't get offended at all. I don't think you soft, nigga. How you get that from that?
And it's something.
Nigga, mind your fucking business, old nigga. And what I'm saying, he know what I'm saying.
Nigga, shut.
Yeah, show in front of your man. Show in front of your man.
Who my man?
Whoever's over there, show in front of them. I'll fry your ass up, nigga.
First of all, you won't fry me up. Second of all, this is me on a daily basis.
That's how you talk to me, nigga.
Nigga, this is me on a daily basis.
All right, make sure.
I am.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know
Slide on the table, nigga.
I don't even know Walla. Why would I show off for him?
All right, whoever.
There you go. Shut up then,
Fuck
nigga.
you
Don't
talking
start
about,
showing
nigga.
off, Walla.
We are doing this in front of company.
We always
That's your man.
We always show the fuck out in front of company.
We always
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just a lesson that maybe Queenz Flip gotta learn for himself, that, you know, a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying, they're like 45, 50, 60 years old, who, you know, they're grown men who feel like, you know what I mean, like a lot of men in general have ego issues, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because one dude is acting like he's the toughest doesn't make you not tough. You know what I mean? But, you know, we got to realize that a lot of these guys is trauma. You know what I'm saying? Inner city trauma, you know? And I'm no sucker. Don't call me no sucker. Now,